So, the first of Advent is here, which means that Christmas is near. And what do you do to get into the jolly mood, the Christmas spirit? For me, snow has a lot to do with that factor. So let's see if we have any snow. Alright, but a hot beverage might be good. Like tea or maybe hot chocolate maybe? Check. Christmas music. Check. Well, this video isn't about like the normal things you do for Christmas to get in a jolly spirit. And I was wondering, what could I do for the first Advent to make it really special for you guys? During the Christmas holidays, I used to craft a lot of things with my grandma or at school or preschool. And one thing that came to my mind was a Santa jar that I made in preschool like 18 years ago. Yeah, I know, I'm old. And I wanted to show it to you guys. And here's the result. It's a Santa jar, as I said. And if you want to see how I made it, just continue watching. But if you don't want to look at it, click on the Santa and you will see the end of this video. Start with measuring the head. It has to go around. And mark it off with a pencil. You see it there? And measure it to make sure it's equal length. Glue it on top of the lid. I'm using all-purpose glue. Make sure it doesn't cover all the lid. You may put some on the fabric if you want to. Let it dry, and while it dries, we can start on the jar. To make a mouth, you need the red fabric again. I would probably make this big, maybe. Use the pen. I want a happy Santa, and you cut it. Make sure that you put glue on your painted side, and then you decide where to put it. Now it has this upper lip anyhow. That's good. And I'm gonna cut out its lower lip. Now I got a somewhat good looking mouth. It looks like a girl so far, but that's fine. It'll not look like a girl later. Take some of that stuffing and just like try to shape it to the shape that you want to have. Something like that. Glue it when you're feeling happy. gotta see his mouth. You might need a thread too to make it look more like a hat. Just cut a little piece off. And just let it dry. Well, you can fix this too if you want, so it won't be a gap. So far he looks like this. Not much to look at. And googly eyes. I think I'm gonna give him this size, so it'll look like that on him. Should we give Santa eyebrows? Yes, I think we should. Santa's gonna get eyebrows. Do you know what we miss? That's right, his white stripe around it, so we're gonna cut it. And you just glue it around like that. Remember that side that you was drawing on? That has to be turned away. Got his stripes. Ta-da! I kind of messed it up a bit. Look. Make sure the U doesn't have that on in the front. But here's what Santa looks like. If you want, you can add him a hair or whatever you want, because I'm not gonna do that, but you can. And this is my Santa jar. I hope you liked it. That wasn't so hard now, was it? I think we still have the Santa jar at home that I made in preschool, but I can't find it, so I'm sorry I can't see the original, but I think it turned out pretty good, except for minor mishaps. So you can put whatever you want to have in it, like candy or Christmas stuff or whatever. I for one are gonna leave it empty because I have some big plans for this dude. So I wish to Santa luck, but also why. I hope the first of Advent was cozy for you and a really happy day like it is for me. I'll be back the 3rd of Advent and I'll show you then what I'm gonna be putting in the Santa jar. And Emma will be here the next time. So, see ya. Until then, bye! And as I said, you will see me on the 3rd, and then I'll show you what I'm gonna put in the dude. That sounds weird.